Oh man, I can't wait to see. Watch us find no...
Oh, it looks like we are
nails.
right off today. After the slight delay.
What do you think Uncle's gonna have today, Thomas?
I'll always hope for bombs. Just because I
Always
like
go for
watching
bombs?
bombs. Yeah, I like watching bomb escape.
Gonna hope for an explosive start. I like seeing the hammer. I think it's a great starting point.
Yeah, I mean, it also usually leads to a fairly open seed. It's pretty hard not to have the seed, you know, like, if you start off with one of the better items, yeah, you're just going to be able to go everywhere. And there it is! There's the hammer.
There it is. Sorry.
Oh, apparently it is negative linked and not neon linked.
Ooh, DrunkenDraconian and LavanFirestorm both getting a bomb drop. That is very lucky for the both of them.
And a boomerang, so I mean, if they felt like it, checked the stun prize early.
Yeah, we might even be able to get a couple more bombs out of that. Stun package, I feel like, is so underutilized.
It really is.
Early game, if you get a boomerang, you could get some money or bombs, or, you know, if you start dying, if you're bad like me.
The amount of times that I've checked stun prize in, like, Turtle Rock is actually more than I wish. Like, oh, hey, what's the stun prize? Oh. Or, like, in the middle of, like, what's a place with a bunch of... Yeah, it's usually there. Or Meyer. Oh, hey, look, it's hearts. I wish I knew that earlier in the seed.
And we're finding the flute, so we're getting some very early movement going on, which is great. It's also nice to get that before you head into Kakariko, just so you can bust that out while you're there. My favorite is when you go down to race game and it's sitting there, you're like, oh, guess I'm walking back.
Yep.
Hammer and Escape is also just so nice because it literally kills everything. You're just like, bye, you're dead.
The hardest one is some people don't know how to do, which one?
Burnout?
No, sorry, I was just saying, not everyone knows how to kill the ball and chain guard quickly with it, so.
Oh. Yeah, the hitbox with hammer is a little funky, so I can understand that. I like to grab a pot, hit him, and then hit him with the hammer while he's stunned. And that, yep, kind of like that. I feel like that's the most effective way to not get hit and just take care of him quickly.
Yeah, pretty much. Just hit it, go away.
Just hit him. Getting a shield as well, so we have protection.
Something like a bee, something like a butterfly, something. Yeah, shield, level 1, not super useful, although there are some early enemies where it's kind of nice to have the shield, because it will block like on-drawn shots.
Yeah, you never know when a random projectile is going to come out your face and you're like, okay, gotta block that. I always wish there was a way to like have a, kind of like how in Ocarina of Time or any of the 3D Zeldas where you like press a button and it's like just a little more effective. But that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, that is a nice little advantage in the... Even like, that's even a thing in Zelda 4. I was going to say it was only in the 3D Zeldas, but totally not.
Yeah, so they have the ability to do it, they just didn't do it until later. So we're heading into the sewers now. With this particular game mode, you don't need to have the lamp, you get the cone. They don't force you to do dark rooms, that'd be silly. So with what we have right now, I'm starting to wonder what other items we're going to be finding onto Kakariko and South Shore to really start opening up this seed. I feel like the possibilities are endless.
Well, I mean, with the hammer already, both near and... Oh, hey, look,
Let's go!
With the hammer, there's just pretty much any progression item combined with the hammer gives you tons, and with the flute, it's even more. That flute is huge for this seed. It lets us get Dark Mountain access, which is always fairly important.
Yeah,
Although there's the
checking
occasional
things.
seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes things quicker to look
Oh
around
yeah,
for things.
that's it.
If you need to get over to Ice Rod Cave, just flute to 8, you're right there. It's just nice. It's such a nice item.
One thing to notice is that they don't have a lot of money. They haven't found any money in chests just yet.
Yeah, not at all. We're rocking 6 rupees on Draconian's end. We are broke. The Hyrule economy is crashing.
But like we mentioned earlier, they haven't shipped stun prize yet. Which could be 20.
And we are gonna get a chance to take a tree pole. That might drop some nice 20s for us. I wonder if Lavan was astute enough to know that this is gonna be a map. It's not. Nope. Gonna grab it and get stuck on the sticky priest.
NPC hitboxes are notoriously giant in Link to the Past.
Yeah, those NPCs. I got stuck on the chess game guy earlier. I was like, "What? Why are you sticky?"
Oh yeah, he's super sticky actually, I find. Just all of the NPCs are very rude.
Oh, not quite the 20, but we are getting 5 rupees. That's gonna make Draconian a little more rich than before. Maybe this bushcraft might offer us something nice. 5 more.
I mean, I'll take
we're
5.
making our way. Not
mean,
quite at the 100 rupees.
They haven't found any bombs, so they really want to find at least 50. For the obvious reasons.
Oh. Was that an arrow upgrade, or
it was
I saw something
just an
skinny?
arrow.
Okay. I see something skinny and I start thinking, rods?
More upgrades. They really need money because they want some bombs. I wonder if Lavan is going to go straight down and just buy bombs. I know some people like to gamble a little bit.
Well, he still needs 5 more rupees. DrunkenDraconian taking advantage of that bush crab and getting enough 4 bombs so he doesn't need to worry about it. Lavan might decide to gamble on Blind's Hut or the well having bombs in it itself. Which in this particular situation I feel like I would have to do. Oh, that next tier tree pole coming in clutch for Draconian. There's those 20 rupees. Lavan messing up the bush.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh, whoops.
the block pushing game.
Yeah.
Walking is hard sometimes.
To be fair, this game isn't technically easy. This block puzzle looks pretty complicated. We're just so used to it at this point.
Yeah. Well, not finding bombs, but now at least having enough money to buy some bombs from the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Drunken actually didn't decide to go grab bombs himself, is gambling on finding bombs. Unfortunately, not going to pay off, but he will grab more money. You know, every time I feel like I have to come back to bomb that wall, there's something in there, so I'm waiting for it to happen.
Especially with the flute here, I think it would have been faster, a little bit faster, or just a little bit better routing if they went all the way down, they got their bombs. I never see anyone do this when they don't have bombs.
Oh,
you go down, buy your bombs. Oh, wow. Half magic is very nice. Either. Sorry?
Yeah, half magic. Very nice.
Oh, I didn't even think about fluting back here. That might.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I never see anybody do this. I do it when I don't have bombs. I just go down, buy bombs, and then go check race game, and then walk back up. Everyone always walks straight back up, and then you just save and put it at the top of the village. I never see anybody do that. But
well, luckily, in the back of bar, we did find some bombs chilling, so Drunken's gonna make his way back here. We're gonna see if my theory was correct.
Oh, 3 bombs in the back. Yeah, that's very nice. I'd still buy 10 bombs if I was either of these runners.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to want them, especially because you do have the hammer, but having bombs to kill those mini Moldorms is actually kind of really nice.
Yeah.
And plus you'll want it for Ice Rod Cave, Sahasrarla's Hut.
Height Cave,
Exactly.
etc. A bunch of places need bombs. You need about 10-ish to check everything. I'm not gonna lie, negative grandma there is kind of horrifying.
Yeah, I was trying not to look at it, but it's hard not to. Alright, so far, Kakariko hasn't really had anything. We found Quake, and well, that's it. And
gloves pretty important.
Oh, gloves. Oh yeah, whatever. Glove schmubs. Without that moon pearl, that's what we're really looking for now. That will give us the Dark World access that we want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it in Mini Moldorm Cave.
I wonder if either runner is gonna flute to Death Mountain and just check those real quick.
I'm always hesitant to do that before going South Loop, just in case I find the hook shot or a mirror.
Or the mirror. I wonder if either is going to fly to 6 first before South Shore. I do that. The first thing I do with my flute every time is fly to 6. Just to check there, because man, it sucks if there's something there and you miss it. At Adina.
So we're making our way down to the race game. Oh, Draconian's just going straight for it. I don't know. I changed it up. With Key Sanity, I generally go right for it because there's so many things that could be there.
Right.
And I like being thorough. With Standard or Open Seeds, I do like to check first. I feel like the chances of it being something we want is not as high. And I'm about to eat my words. Nope.
Well, I always check your first. It's such a small thing to just check there first, I feel. That it's fine.
And then just walk back a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, you even have the flute. I don't know. I don't like checking it personally. I like to just YOLO it a bit.
Yeah, I think maybe Draconian forgot to turn in that flute, so he's going to do that now.
Oh, that's always rough.
See, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I always forget, and I'm like, wait, I should go back. Or I even worse, save and quit. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have the flute. Alright, I'm curious to see which path Draconian decides to go first. I would flute to 7. And Lavan. Yep, that's what he's doing. Let's see if Draconian follows. Yes. So really, just on each other's heels right now, walking in and out of the dam. See what soggy item we have today.
Oh, more mail.
Oh, beautiful. Soggy mail, my favorite. Let's see what this sprite looks like now. Oh, it is just blue now. You know, I think I actually liked the first one best out of all 3.
Possibly, yeah.
It was the most colorful.
Oh, hey, Bombos. And Drunken's doing what I do. Checking Adina.
Oh. He faked us out for a second. Yeah, Lavan using those bomb strats on the Moldorms. Just an easier thing to do sometimes. Well, I say that.
Yeah.
Than using the hammer on them. They like to avoid the hammer.
Yeah, that they do. It's pretty annoying.
Ooh. Okay, so not the Moon Pearl, but we did find the mirror in Mini Moldorm.
Yeah, so they're at 458 for Drunken money wise, and he is going to Death Mountain first.
Yeah,
With the
interesting
mirror
play.
Well, with the mirror and the hammer, you could just go to you can do all of Death Mountain. So, Light World.
Yes. We did get a map check, so we know that Hera is a crystal. I like to wait until I have fire source, because I feel like every time I go up there without a fire source, bada bing, bada boom, we need to go down
in the current version of the randomizer, it's not as common, thanks to 1-1 logic.
That's true. Not as common, but it still tends to happen
still can
for
happen, but not as common, which is nice.
No, absolutely. For all we know, there might be a light source up here or a fire source up here. Looks like Draconian is also making his way, opting not to save the old man. No double old man action. Can't believe he's not saving his twin. Unbelievable. It's betrayal if I've ever seen it.
Possibly not comfortable with dark weapons? Possibly?
Maybe. I mean, he might be more comfortable with it with a sword.
Right, yeah. Without the little sword light to guide your way, can be kind of rough.
Alright, let's see what this first item in here is gonna be.
There's the small key.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to see. See what the second one is. This might be a very quick hair dip. And that it was. We are out of here. The quickest hair dip you will ever see.
It's not too bad.
Alright, so now we're going to go over to East Death Mountain. Obviously going to find a lamp or fire rod now, because that's the way this game works. They like to make you walk around everywhere. Just a big 20 on the floating island there. Draconian just following right behind. Ooh, getting good hits on those Moldorms with the hammer. That is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, the hammer hitbox is notoriously bad. Left, right, and down, not as much, but man, that hitbox going up.
Yeah.
It's something special.
Up it's sometimes doesn't even exist. Lavan gonna be making good use of his mirror to just push right through this block. Let's see what Paradox Cave is holding for us. A lot of 20 rupees.
Whoa.
On the mountain. Literally, the last 4 things we checked had big 20s. They're everywhere.
Just mining out a mountain.
Ooh, double bombing a little. Actually getting a Moldorm with it. I'm sure that was absolutely intended. 100%.
Okay, so more 20s.
Because we didn't find enough.
This has been the worst early Death Mountain.
That was awful.
Wow, that was special.
That was the worst Death Mountain I think I've ever seen.
That was something special.
Alright. Well... Man. I guess, maybe Eastern is gonna be the play now. We still have Zora open to us. He is in the logic with that glove in hand. See what I did there?
I did. Okay, so I guess Eastern Palette. We don't really have that to Dark World. Adra's not even really on the table here.
Yeah, not in any way, shape, or form. We don't have a lamp, we don't have any swords, we don't have a cape. It's just very far out of reach. We would have to find all that right here. Ooh. The rest of the flipper sequence is on the table. I would honestly bail right now from even going into Eastern and see what the flipper stuff has to offer us. It's a pendant. I don't know. I've been very hesitant to early dip Eastern lately. It's burned me.
Yeah, but I mean, you see, like this, we don't really have that many options. The flippers, though, would I consider just dipping and like going to check that?
Yeah, flippers aren't technically progression, but I don't know. I feel I would take the bait. Maybe that's why I'm bad. I take bait. Well, we're gonna find out very quickly which one is the right play. I think Draconian's taking the flippers bait like I would. But yeah, Chuck makes a good point where Lavan doesn't really have enough money for Zora, so might be holding off.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure where that extra 300 came from. I missed it.
I have no idea. More 20s and bombs. Well,
yeah, lots of 20s.
Didn't go over to Hobo. Went right for Zora. So Hobo still might have something. Flipper stuff. Not really holding out. In Eastern, we only have 2 more chests that are within logic. We're running thin here, everyone.
Okay, Zora, what do you got for us today? The ice rod.
Oh, not quite swindled.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Ah.
He did the searching for us.
But that's not progression at the end of the day.
No, unfortunately.
So we're still looking.
Yeah, no, we are.
So it's either going to be at Hobo or in this big chest right here. We don't have any other.
Oh, bottle. Oh my.
Oh, okay, or sit kid.
Bottles of thin. Oh, there's ether. Hey, we know where all 3 pendants are, interestingly enough.
Yeah, both of the medallions being in places that are visible are actually quite nice.
You can see but can't touch.
No touchy.
You know, take candle. Or, in this case, a medallion that would produce a very large candle.
Very large candle. And there's our boy, the Moon Pearl.
There he is.
Rodian. Gonna be hopping
Let's
in
do some Dark World.
that Dark World. Good old Hobo. Hiding out on us. It's funny, because you really want a fake flipper and get that Moon Pearl.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, there's another bottle in Eastern.
Oh, okay, well.
Lavan making his way and doing what Draconian did earlier, and getting Agana's Cave. He's going to get a bunch of money, and that will probably lead him to doing the flipper sequence to get his Moon Pearl. Meanwhile, Draconian in the Dark World himself, into Hype Cave. Is it hype today? We have powder, more 20 rupees, something else red. It's a boomerang and bombs. Wow!
Oh, that's where the 300 was.
Poor Agana. You just got
That was
bombed.
You just, like, killed him and stole all of his money.
That's pretty rude.
Wow.
I mean, he's dead. He doesn't need his money anymore. Anyways, finding powder's nice. We can check out Mr. Batman if we head over to Kakariko at any point.
So interestingly, Lavan checking this first, by the way, is going to dissuade him from going to Zora. Because he's going to watch at Dark World first.
Yeah, he might decide to just be like, you know what, I'm here. I'm gonna flute back to 8 and knock that out real quick. But if I were him, I would absolutely just go straight to the Dark World. You get that Moon Pearl, you have the access.
Yeah. We'll see what he does here. He has the flute, so I mean, he can go pretty much anywhere.
Thinking it's gonna be a Dark World. Yep. He's taking the opposite of what Draconian did, though. He's going to be taking the Village of Outcasts portal. So we're going to be seeing a lot of different things on both these screens. Because unless Draconian gets the mitts right here, he's going to have to take that warp. Oh, and nope, just a heart. Alright, so we're in the Dark World. We're about almost 27 minutes in. Nope, we have a sword. When did we get a sword? Where did we get a sword?
Do we have a sword? We have a sword?
Draconian was swinging his sword around. We have a sword.
Huh.
No clue where it was. I didn't see chat pop off about it. We all suck. Lavan doesn't have it. I'm gonna say it might have been Cave 45 or Stumpy. Chat's saying Stumpy. It was Stumpy.
Yeah, okay, so now with the very common dip in Skull, it's even more common with a pendant Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I had the classic Fire Rod in Skullwoods today, which was fun. Maybe we'll get the same here. I'll find in a heart piece. I think that was our second item, so that was a very quick dip. Again. Maybe? Was it? Maybe not. No, I think maybe we got a big key and a small key. Never mind. He mirrored, so I just assumed.
Both runners doing pretty much the same thing. There isn't that much good to check. I mean, there is, but it's just all over the place right now. Again, like that hammer opens up a lot, and the weirdly sparse. It was very confusing to see that such a sparse Death Mountain. I don't think we found anything.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the whole seed has been sparse. I mean, looking at what we have, we're in the Dark World, but besides that mirror, what else do we have to check things with? Not a whole lot. We can go into Thieves Town. It's a pendant, so I don't know how fast these two runners are going to be jumping over there. One of those things where you have to think, is it worth it? Lavan taking a death warp, gonna be refilling his health and getting sent back to where he entered from. Meanwhile, Draconian's making his way through the Village of Outcasts. finding his Master Sword. Oh wow, so he has 2 swords on top of Lavan's 0 right now. He will get Fighter Sword assumedly very soon, but that is good for Draconian. And that level 2 shield. Oh, Lavan, no, he is finding the fire on Bumper Cave. Uh-oh.
Oy. That's a puzzle piece. Turns our cloak into a nice little fetch quest.
Alright, that's all Lavan was doing. He's just checking Bumper Cave, so now he will be getting his first sword very shortly. And there's the boots! We're going really fast now. We have all the movement in the world. We are running.
Boots. Okay, so Lavan's got to make this dip into Thieves Town at this point. Lavan's just missing so much right now. Like, his routing is just, it's fine. It's just not giving him what he needs.
Nice key dash from Draconian there. Ooh. Had to adjust a bit, but got a nice little god pixel there. That's always just a very satisfying thing to do and see. So we found those boots, which is always nice to find in a pendant dungeon. We don't know if it's required, but at the end of the day, boots being required or not, it's always something you're going to want to find.
I mean, at this point, Pendant Thieves, it may as well be, well, any dungeon. It's a lot of items that are easily accessible.
Yeah, Thieves is one of those dungeons where you very rarely don't see at least a dip into it.
Right, yeah.
Funny, and having that key already is just grabbing this, knowing that it's an item. Ooh, and wow, the mitts hit him very, very deep into Thieves Town. Oh boy. Opening up a little more for us. And by a little, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Blind should also have an item here, so we're going to see what she has. Also grabbing our first pendant / crystal, first dungeon that we're completing. Very nice fight from Draconian. Missing one hit on that third phase there, but it's very solid.
Oh yeah, and it being green crystal makes it super obvious play. Just have to head back eventually, hand that in.
Gonna see some smithy sequence from Draconian here, while Lavan picks up his Titan's Mitts. Ooh, and there's the lamp, our first fire source. Wow.
So we can go back to... Huh. We can go back to Hera now.
If we so choose. At this point, there's a lot of other things that we can do. That's one of the things that I would put off until I'm like, you know what, I have no other options right now.
Fair enough. I'm less squeamish about that dungeon. But I also understand why people dislike it.
Draconian, I would assume, is going to also turn in that powder while he's over in the area. Got some heartsmiths this time. Imagine if you could forge love.
It'll make my life slightly easier.
It'll make everyone's life easier.
Womp.
Alright, here we go. What do we got here? Just my favorite item in the entire game. The red rupee.
We've been getting a lot of.
How many are in the game? I don't know that off the top of my head.
More than 20.
I believe it. Just money in our lunchbox. So I'm curious to see where Draconian goes next. Maybe my area? Looks like it. Gotta be able to knock out Desert completely. He has a fire source, has a lift upgrade. He's able to do everything. Boots, even. Ooh, I think that was E. That was it's not as slow of a check as I was used to.
Oh, there's the mushroom. More things we need.
All the fetch quests.
About to get his lamp from Lavan. Bombos could be. We might have to go into Ice Palace with Bombos.
Oh, you know what? I just realized Hera is a crystal. I thought Hera was a pendant when I was saying I would hold off.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. I would totally go there.
That is definitely a crystal. Okay, no, I would not hold off.
Especially
wow.
Especially with the I don't know at this point with how quickly we're getting items at this point. Maybe wait until you have the hook shot and then you can do more of it. Or maybe you want to wait. I don't know.
No, because you could go over to Dark East Mountain with the
but you can't get but you can only check 3 out of the 7 items, right? So
yeah, you can't get what's in Hookshot Cave, unless of course the hookshot is in Hookshot Cave. My favorite. Yeah, leaving it until last is fun, but there is still one item in Hera. So, that's gonna weigh on your mind.
Alternatively, some people are saying in chat, you leave Tower of Hera and, in theory, Turtle Rock last. Because you can do them very easily on your way to Ganon's tower, which is always kind of nice if you can pull that off.
Lavan gonna be getting his Master Sword here. Draconian gonna be going to the back of Desert, finishing off Lammo. and grabbing his first crystal. Man, it's unfortunate that we have to go out of our way to actually grab that ether. Would have been nice if it was Bombos, when Bombos was sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we don't have Kane, so don't really want to dip into it quite yet, but...
There's Powder. We have all the fetch quests today.
I have a lot of stuff. We already found out what Powder was. Powder was just 20 rupees.
Some Ice Rod strats?
I love seeing Ice Rod strats. You don't get to see it often. It's
No,
so nice.
you don't. Yeah.
Oh. It is a little slower than the Fire Rod, though, so you kind of have to
yeah.
compensate.
It also doesn't
compensating.
Doesn't like the animation, like the damage and part of the animation doesn't start as quickly either. So like there's a bit of a much larger wind up.
Yeah. But Draconian taking Lambo down, having half magic, wasn't a issue to...
Technically, Ice Rod is the way that the game expects you to fight Lambo. Like, or at least the developers expected you to fight Lambo with it.
Wait, really? They didn't expect the bows to be used?
No. That's why Sashrilla mentions tells you to go get the Ice Rod.
Really?
He tells you that there's a magical artifact that will be quite useful above Lake Hylia or something like that. He tells you about it. 100%. Go play the English version. And Tatasaha, he specifically tells you to go check that cave.
I can't remember the last time I played the English version.
Yeah, right? It's just
I was like, wait, this game has English?
It does. But yeah, he does tell you about the Ice Rod cave. That's
wow.
like, because no other NPC even mentions it. So, if he didn't say it, who's going to tell you? Because you just, it's like the, it's this game's loot. It's an item that, like, barely gets mentioned, and you're not really told how important it is. And then you get to the end game and you're like, I think I'm missing an item here.
Yeah, imagine being a kid, going all the way to Trinex and being like, why won't this guy die?
I don't need to imagine things I've done in real life.
Oh no.
And I'm not even talking about forgetting it at speedrun. I mean, like, not knowing what to do when I fight against Trinets in the, when I played it as a kid in the back of my parents' truck.
Yeah, I believe that. There's no sign that says, hey, you want the Ice Rod before you come in here. Ooh. Getting our third upgrade, our third sword upgrade, King's Tomb.
There's that bacon.
King was a fan of bacon. Turning in that mushroom that we found. See if this fetch quest actually leads to something. Well, just a card container. Speaking of Ice Rod Cave, I guess Draconian never checked it. So we're gonna be getting a peek at that.
Yeah, I always like to point this out. We're actually pretty healthy for where we are in the game.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're above 10 hearts, I'd say, is a good place to be.
That sounds about right.
I mean, think about the speedrun. You usually end with, I think, what? Like 12, I think?
12 or 13?
Yeah, 12 or 13, depending if you get Sank Heart.
Yeah, I want to say that. That sounds about right.
I guess.
Because I think with Saint Heart you survive one extra Ganon hug, or you survive one extra Ganon attack with the Saint Heart. That's like the big one.
So yeah, pretty early on in the seed, and we're already at 12. It's a good place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if we're gonna get Ice Rod strats from Lavin as well. Looks like we're just getting Master Sword. Maybe unaware that Ice Rod does damage.
Or just doesn't feel comfortable doing it. It is an awful weapon. We went over it, but the wind up is weird. The speed is weird. Now he should be spinning because Master Sword slashes do the same as Fighter Sword. So.
Also getting some hammer strats in there.
Which is good too.
Very rarely
that's tempered.
seen.
Yeah.
Imagine if there's a flying worm above your head and you're just swinging a hammer.
Well, I mean, this wouldn't be the first game in the series to do that. Oh, no, it would be the first game in the series, but it's not the only one. My bad. Right. Shoutouts to Twinmold?
I was also thinking maybe Volvagia? He's like a dragon worm thing. And you use the hammer on him. Not while he's flying, but...
Which game and boss is that?
Ocarina of Time?
Oh yeah. That one I actually don't remember at all. It's been way too long since I played Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, no, is that the boss? Is that the boss in the volcano?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yeah, okay, I remember.
He like pops out of little holes and you smack him with a hammer.
You're totally right. There are a lot of times where you bought flying giant things with hammers. Huh. Oh, Lavan actually doesn't have the ice rod. That would also do it.
Oh yeah,
he never went to Zora. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. He didn't pay
Ice rod was at Hobo. But Lavan is going to be getting his either Guest didn't pick up Bombos on Desert Ledge, or we missed it. One of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Walking back around, I wonder if this is going to be a pyramid to catfish check.
Looking like it.
So, we have one runner with Bombos, and then one with Ether? Unless Lavan really did get Bombos, and I just missed it. Oh, it's Mark now. I don't know. I don't know anything. It would be funny if one had Ether and one had Bombos, and then they both go up to Turtle Rock, and one of them is going to be right. Unless it's Quake. So far, neither of these runners really finding things on where they're going. Draconian looked like he was about to set up that bumper skip, but maybe bailed from it. Wasn't feeling comfortable with it. Nice and easy Moldorm fight with the Tempered Sword. Two hits will knock him out. Spin and a dash. Alright. DrunkenDraconian has picked up his second crystal and is making his way over to the Dark Death Mountain. Gonna be seeing what Turtle Rock is.
This could be pretty important because if we have the medallion, or if Ether's the medallion, then Drunken doesn't have it just yet.
Yeah, which he could have picked up already, he just hasn't yet. Likewise, the same thing could happen to Lavin with Bombos. And it's quick. So it doesn't matter at all.
He's just gonna open it up. Maybe he'll find a hook shot, maybe he'll find Samaria. Yeah, vanilla medallions, interestingly enough.
Wait, no, Ice Rod wasn't at Hobo. Where was Ice Rod?
It was at Zora. That's what I said.
That's what he's getting right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm silly.
He's catching up.
I knew it was some kind of sequence of flippers involving.
Well, that's the
whatever.
Ron color cane. That ain't doing nothing for us unless he wants to go to Spike Cave, which he can. He could. He's got the items for it. I wouldn't be surprised.
We're gonna be able to check one item here in Hookshot Cave with the boots. This item actually is within logic.
Yep. Bunts are completely intended by the game.
And that's proven by that one part in GT where you can go to the safety room. Yep. Looks like Draconian is going over to Spike Cave. I think that's smart while you're up here. It's one of those one-off, like, this is the best time to go over there.
Yeah. SNES styles tutorials showing rather than telling you how to do something.
Yes.
So Super Metroid does that brilliantly with the different alien creatures throughout the game.
Oh man, don't even get me started on that. I played that last year, blind for the first time, and I was like, what are these animals doing when,
Is chain and wall jumps intended in your brain as you watch a speedrun? You play it casually? Oh, it is totally intended!
Yeah.
And you only need it to get out of that one room you learned it in.
Yeah, I'd never even found the wall jump animals. So all this time, people were like coming into my chat like, have you wall jumped yet? I'm like, doing what now? I was so confused. So from here, it looks like we might be making an ice play with our Bombos in tow. That indeed is what we're doing.
I think this is a good idea. You can full clear it if you know all the tricks. DrunkenDraconian has been shown us quite good competence with a lot of the game.
Yeah, lots of different knowledge on ways to do things that aren't like quite the norm. Lavin also going into Ice Palace, but I have been told that he doesn't have Bombo, so he's gonna have a rude awakening very quickly. Yep, there it is. Oop, back we go. I would assume he knows where it is.
Think so?
Yeah, well, our tracker said that on his personal stream, he marked it. Which means he must have seen it and then just didn't pick it up. Because I do that. Once I see something, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go grab that. And then sometimes I just don't. But I marked it on my tracker because I'm silly. Yes, and he's looting to 6. He knows what happened. Double checking really fast. Yep, there it is. Whoopsies! Small little detour. Not a huge deal, but certainly something you're gonna be like, oh man, why did I do that? Nice easy bomb jump from Draconian. Now without hookshot, there is a possibility that some of these items will be hookshot locked. We can bomb jump across the gap and still get them, but just have to keep in mind that it might be a sequence break if we don't get a key. Seeing some nice quake strats on these penguins here. So far, Ice not really having anything.
Sorry?
Let's see if he decides to go to the right side and Ice Tea room. Looks like he has.
I mean, I try to do the whole thing if I'm going to be here anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do not want to come here twice. Especially when it's a crystal.
Mm-hmm. May as well get it over with. At least beat the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now they're kind of caught up with each other.
Yeah, just right on each other's heels.
We're still looking for that bow. We're still looking for that hook shot.
Rod, Samaria. Looking for quite a few things. So yeah, here we see, like I was saying, since we don't have that key, we're gonna be doing a fun little bomb jump here. There's pretty easy setup for it. You charge up a spin attack, you start falling. I don't know if that's gonna work. No. You want to be right on the, like, as far down possible. Ooh. So the setup that I use for this is you charge up a spin, you start falling, and you release it, and that'll put you on the pixel that you want to be. It takes a little practice, but not too hard to set up.
Yeah, I've never understood that. Oh yeah, okay, I got messed up in an NMG run. You want to wait till that firebar's past you, because it will alley-oop you into the hole.
Oh yeah.
And 10. Hey, there's a 10 bomb. Did you forget about the chest up there?
Maybe?
He like, or did he count and realize he's gone all 3? Is he that good at counting? Item counting?
I'm not.
So bravo. No, not for this dungeon. Other dungeons, yes, not this one. Too much space between all the different.
Yeah, I mean that
items.
chest that you get. By the time that I get down to this freezer room, I'm like, wait, what was in that first chest? I've completely
Unless it was
forgotten.
big. Unless it was some big item. Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah, I
way.
usually look at my my menu and I'm like, oh, I got a map or a key. Very smartly going back for that anti-fairy.
On to his personal checker, he is counting.
Okay. Counting better than we were, apparently. Alright. Tempered Sword, Cold Stare, not too scary. You always do want that Fire Rod, but, you know, desperate times come for desperate measures. Getting knocked around just a little bit. Mostly by the ice, though, which is fine. It's better than a Cold Stare hug. Yeah, and I think it was a compass in that chest then.
Okay, and
Loven did not go for those other chests, so he's gonna be making some ground here. See where Draconian goes next. Looks like maybe a pod dip.
and the bow could be here. We didn't find anything in ice, so gotta start dipping in places.
Yeah.
We still need the cane.
We could always find something in swamp too, which is never fun.
I mean, with the items they have, actually, I'm surprised they're not doing the swamp. They've had these items. Like, it's not the best place to dip, but they've had these items for a while.
Same with the hammer and the lamp. Kind of had all these items for a while, and we've just been putting it off. Like, nope, I don't want to go into pod without a bow. I don't want to go into swamp without a hookshot. Looks like we're checking out Eastern first. I don't know. I would go through pod first, I think, because you can get stopped pretty quickly in pod if you don't have a bow.
Levan going back in. So I think that we aren't seeing Drunken get ether just because it's pendant. So like he's only gonna do it when he decides to go to Mire. I think.
Yeah, that's certainly on the table. It's kind of the one bad thing about, you know, having Mire or Total Rock as a pendant and having that medallion of for that dungeon. Ooh. Fireball are trolling him a little.
Okay, Lavin going back in for these items. Very well could be swamp. Swamp with vanilla hook shot. Yeah, he was counting his items too. Look at all these smart people.
The first or second or third time that I've seen it. Alright, so we're in pod now. Let's see what this first chest has to offer to us. If it's key, we're moving on. If it's not, we might see a potion glitch. It's a key, though.
Right. Yeah, potion glitch, not a big deal. I don't even think he has a potion to do it, so...
I think he has just a bee and a regular empty bottle, so you're right.
Not the most useful glitch either.
Now, it really just gets you those two chests. It's a lot more... I think it's pretty useful if that first chest is... an item.
Yeah.
Like, sequence breaking can be a little sketchy sometimes, but I don't know. If I have a potion, I gotta go for it. Opens up the rest of pod, you never know. It might, take away a double dip. There's that vanilla big key.
We're gonna see something in pod, or are we gonna see something in mire? Something in mire would put Lavin ahead if Drunken hasn't picked up his ether yet, or maybe forgot where ether is. I very much doubt it's the latter, but I've seen crazier things.
Might just be holding off until it's a last resort thing. Mire might be the last place that he wants to head into. Ooh, but there's that hook shot in pod.
Oh,
that makes Swamp a lot more appealing.
Yeah, that is Swamp is next for sure.
Still not something you want to full clear, and you would want to go mode it if possible, but with this seed, it's not looking like that's going to be the case. Might be seeing a hammer yump over here on Draconian's side. Indeed we are. Not something you see in standard randomizer seeds anymore. Very, very common in Kisan. Not as common in these. Pulls it off perfectly. Alright, so with that, we are leaving pod and assumedly making our way over to Swamp. Looks like that is the play.
Yeah, it's the most logical play.
Oh, absolutely.
And Bo is in mire too, so...
Oh, wow.
Both of these is useful. Drunken's gotta go too. Drunken's gotta hurry. Yeah,
I mean, Lavin's play pretty much was the better choice here, because now he is going to get his hook shot. Not going to be able to finish Mire, but that's fine. But he'll be able to finish Eastern, or not even Eastern, Pod. Eastern, not as much of a worry, considering it is just dependent. Do you remember if we've gotten all the items? I actually did not pay attention. I know we got 2 bottles there. I just don't know if the 3rd was found.
I don't think it was.
So Armos might have it. Or will have it. Imagine Bo in here. Armos has the cane. Hookshot is in pod.
If Kane is in Swamp, that is very bad for Drunken. Because Mire is a long way for him at this point. This hookshot opens up so much. Really, we just need the cane and the fire rod, and cane and cape. So
yeah, we need the cane and the cape. Weirdly enough. Alright. Lavan heading up to the north. Gonna be checking out Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. If he hasn't done King's Tomb already, I actually have not been paying that much attention, apparently.
I see, like, neither of these runners have done the same route at all.
No, it's been very, very different.
Yeah. It's one of the crazier seats I've seen in a while, honestly.
Ooh, finding the silvers in Graveyard Ledge.
Oh, that
good find right after getting the bow.
Yeah, that could be the advantage you need. That's just another advantage for Lavin. Wow. We really need to find that cape, though. That cape's the question here.
Yeah, the cape and the cane are evading us. I think Lavin's gonna find out where that fire rod is very shortly here. Wait, what did that sign say? You need cape but not hookshot? Oh wait, he has the cape. Wait, what?
What? Huh?
Cape was in Mire. Oh my goodness. Cape and bow were in Mire.
Wow, we are. Okay, that is awful.
We're so good.
Wow, we are on top of our game today for sure.
I need to pay more attention. I have my match in 2 hours. This isn't good. Can't even pay attention to commentary. Wow. Okay, so the Mire play is actually huge. We are
just looking for Kane. So going into Skull. So let's see where we end up after this, because we are still with the cane, so that could be the big decider here. Wherever that is. Can't be on Ped.
Can't be in Turtle Rock.
Can't be the 5/6, or it can't be the the special 5/6 item.
I mean, if it's not here or in Swamp, I would say that it's going to be on Moth. Unless they haven't. Did they already get their 2 items? I'm awful today.
That's normal. It's okay. We don't. That I do not remember. And that's normal. Come on, I don't even remember this when I'm playing normally. Usually, sometimes I do. I mean, I don't use a tracker.
Yeah, I don't use a chest counter or an item counter. I should, considering how many times I'm like,
Kane could be on Hera. In Hera.
Yeah, well, no, didn't. No, Draconian did that.
Yeah, Draconian. Yeah, so I guess it can't. Yeah, and he did do the basement. No, he did the basement. Yeah, maybe Armos.
Nice quick moth fight from Robin.
Maybe Helmasaur.
Yeah, there was just a map. And he skipped that first chest, so if he doesn't go back for it, then I'm sure they got both items earlier.
Oh, see?
Oh, yeah.
I was
see?
pretty sure they didn't. This could be the
I knew all along. I was just sure everyone else knew. Anyways, Draconian killing Argus.
Yeah, it's 5.
Nice. That's what I thought it was going to be there.
5 rupees, not so great.
Seeing more Ice Rod strats. Oh, never mind. Just 2 spins. We could see it in Hookshot Cave, which would actually be pretty nice. I mean, it'd be one of the last things that you check if you're going up to Turtle Rock anyways. Like, that would be something that you would check last for the king. Oh, pod rupees. I was like, what? You know, I've never seen someone farm rupees there.
Wow, I'd forgotten. That's crazy that he doesn't have enough money for it. Consider how much money Drenkin has.
Might be in pod.
Where is
Right.
Drunken going? Is
Drunken
Drunken going to
grabbed
pod
his
2?
ether.
Is Drunken heading into pod 2? Because if so, that puts him back on. Oh, going left and right.
No, he doesn't have bow yet. He's gonna do Pyramid and Catfish.
Right.
And then probably make his way to get silvers from Graveyard Ledge. And then, whatever was in King's Tomb. Oh no, he already got King's Tomb. There was a sword. I remember now. Turned my brain on for half a second. Oh, that's where Drunken got all the money from. Schlarchy. Lavan did some rage slashes there. Yeah, so Draconian needs to get over to Meyer and quick. Because that will put him in a decent spot again. He still has the crystal lead, but Lavan definitely has the item lead here. So the sooner Lavan finds Cape, the more quicker he'll be able to go through those dungeons he hasn't done yet.
I just don't know when Draconian's gonna hit Meyer.
Hopefully soon.
He's just got
I
so
would
much
guess
checks.
shortly after this. I don't know what else he would do. Alright, Draconian picking up his silvers here. Unfortunately, he, unlike Lavan, does not have the bow. Can't put those to use yet. You apparently can't just stab your enemies with arrows for whatever reason.
That seems like a bad game mechanic, not being able to stab your opponent with arrows.
They already figure you can stab things with your sword. Can't go too overboard. Oh! Oh my god!
Wow!
There it is!
Well, there's the chain.
And Lavan is in go mode.
That is our...
I was gonna
that's gotta be go
call it, why
mode.
didn't I say it?
Ah,
I'm so
that's okay.
sad. See, so you know, if you had a potion, when Drunken Draconian went in here, he would have gotten the cane, it would have taken him
Wow.
to Meyer.
Well, okay. Anyone points out my statement earlier, I will abuse my sword.
Good thing you can't abuse your sword on my words.
Nope.
Wow, okay. I don't quite know where Draconian is going. Oh, I guess he has hookshot, so he's gonna be checking hookshot cave. Oh man, he needs to go to Mire. Wow, that Mire play was just absolutely crucial.
Yeah, Mire plays are.
I mean, what are the chances? Both items being incredibly important.
Yeah, that was nuts. Pendant Mire paid today. Paid for all the lives it's taken in the past.
Alright, well, let's see what's in Hookshot Cave. We know that it's not going to be anything fun now. Yeah, more money. So we're rich. The Lavan... I guess he wasn't in Go mode yet because he didn't have his hookshot. Until now. Now he does. Now he's in Go mode. Gonna be using that key to get another key. Alright, it looks like Draconian is making that Mire play, so he's on the right track. He does have the dungeon lead. I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
It's gonna be rough.
It's Hera and Swamp. Lavan is gonna Go mode Swamp.
And Go mode Turtle Rock, which isn't too much of a difference, but sometimes it can matter.
I mean, I would have a hard time believing. I mean, Kane is gonna be Draconian's Go mode item. He's not gonna be getting into Turtle Rock anytime soon.
Yeah. So...
He's gonna find Bo here. He's gonna find Cape here. He's gonna grab his Fire Rod. He's gonna go back to Pod. He's gonna get the Cane. He'll be able to Go mode Turtle Rock.
Wow, this seed did not treat Judgrin very well.
No, he had an interesting lead for the most part, but you know, I seem to notice that a lot of people that start with the lead tend to have so much open to them that it kind of leads them on a weird wild goose chase.
It definitely can, that's for sure.
Alright, so Lavan is going to be beating Helmasaur here. And then we'll be just knocking out dungeons. He'll knock out... You know what? Remember when we said that you could combo Hera and Turtle Rock into GT? That's exactly what's going to happen.
Wow, yeah?
So this routing worked out extremely well for Lavan. Not going into Hera before Mire was actually interesting. It absolutely worked out for him, but interesting. It was definitely a massive gamble.
Massive gamble that ended up paying off, which is always a good feeling.
Yeah, that's how you rando.
For you. Not your opponent when they watch back the VOD.
Alright, there's the D for Draconian. Still going through. I hope. Don't do it. Okay. You scared me. Don't menu like that. Alright, Swamp is up next. Unlike Draconian, gonna be able to Go mode it. This is gonna be very, very quick for Lavan. He doesn't want to see any part of Swamp. Not going to see a left side.
He's not even going to check the other chests. He's got everything he needs to beat the game and then some.
Yeah. He has silvers, he has tempered, he is set up. Red mail. 13 hearts. Half magic. There's really not much more that Lavan could ask for. Alright. Draconian is on his way to get his cape. I'm hoping that maybe he goes back to Pod before getting the fire rod and heading to Skull Woods. I'm going to be cutting down on a little time checking that chest in Skull Woods, Part 3. There it is, there's the cape. You know, at an hour 26, you still got to be feeling good about that, though.
Yeah, I mean, an hour 26 finding that bow, I mean, he's going to hit go mode fairly late. Or what he's going to feel like it's very late.
And he is going straight to Skull Woods. Or at least gonna go grab Fire Rod off Bumper Ledge. Yeah, already into the back half of Swamp for Lavan. Go mode really cuts this entire dungeon in half. It's why people tend to put it off until later. This one and Ice are so nice to go mode.
There's his fire rod. He'll do swamp or stall. Sorry, just it's right
start
there.
With us. Whew. That Diadactyl was coming for him.
Yeah, he's not even checking not even checking that one.
Wow, really?
Hey,
I always check that.
He's not tempered in silvers. At this point, there's no chest. Nothing but the GT bit keys, even on the menu.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's there. I always check it. Who knows what it could be? I mean, really, there's nothing that will help, but, I mean, even butter would cut down a little time. What if the book was there? We need to get literate. Ooh, nice silver arrow shot on Argus there. One arrow to the eyeball takes him down. He's gonna be heading up the mountain. Gonna be knocking out Turtle Rock, and then Hera is right there at GT. So things are aligning very well for Lavan here.
Yeah, I would. This is definitely the position he wants to be in with these dungeons that he had left. He's gonna feel really good about this run.
Get a nice little hook dash on the stairs there. See how this moth fight goes for Draconian. Yeah, it was pretty nice to him. Able to take him out easily. Not getting an item, so he is going to go back for that chest. I think at this point, I don't know,
I don't see Drunken coming back anytime soon. But that chain is...
It might come down. It depends.
It could come down to Hera.
I don't know. I'm sorry?
It could come down to Hera.
It could. I mean, Lavan still has to go to do Tile Room. He has to do Tile Room. The big key's there. So there's some time there.
Well.
There's some time there. Drunken's on his way to Pod right now. He has to be. So it depends on if clearing Pod out takes less time than Lavan doing Hera. I think Hera will take a little less time.
Yeah.
And he only has... He's going to be right there in the area. I don't know. It could come down to
could
GT.
Fall.
I can't say that Lavan has this in the bag 100%.
No.
Anything could happen, but it is looking good for him.
Could be like left versus right side as well.
GT could be in Tile Room. Draconian could feel behind and is like, you know what? I'm gambling in Tile Room. Just little things like that can entirely change the course of a run. Draconian's going to be entering go mode very, very shortly here. He just has to go back to the bow-locked portion of Pod. And then he himself will be on his way to Turtle Rock and then GT. Both these runners go moding Turtle Rock. Not a huge deal. Go mode Turtle Rock is pretty similar to non-go moded. Execution could play a big role in this as well.
So Zed get his cane momentarily. Draconian honestly just has to do this. It's really, yeah, the difference is Pod versus Hera.
Yeah, we're gonna find out very, very shortly. I think it might just be a 2 to 3 minute difference right now. There's that Samaria. Draconian is in go mode.
It all depends on if how did like if Lavan falls to like mini Moldarm or something, or sorry, Moldarm.
Oh gosh.
Or to Ganon.
Don't make it come down to that.
It could. With Silvers, there's no way you can really mess up Pod. It's just like Hera, you can always kind of get dumpstered pretty hard by the worm if you don't play it right. It's usually the player's fault. Like 9 out of 10 times, it's the player's fault.
No, Moldarm's awful. It's his fault.
No. My Molus is the true villain.
I don't know. I think this race is a lot closer than it appears right now.
I believe
we're
so,
gonna find out. Yeah, once we start climbing up GT Tower, we're gonna get a good idea of how close it is.
Well, Handful, if you ever have a question of any acronym or term, always ask chat, or either the chat or the commentators will always answer for you.
Pod means Palace of Darkness.
Yeah. You have to remember that Link to the Past is not even the rando community. The majority of the acronyms are from the Link to the Past speedrunning community, or just Link to the Past in general, which has been around for 27 years now.
Oh boy.
Okay, Lavan is almost at the end of Turtle Rock, so I think it might be a bit more of a gap than originally expected, but...
We're gonna find out shortly. Lavan definitely has a lead. Like I said, 2-3 minutes is what I'm feeling.
There's the spot key.
There's that key, so he is going to be heading right back up. Not taking that safety door I mean, if he is feeling confident with his Trinex, you have half magic, you should be fine. And he's gonna anti-fairy. Or anti-fairy a powder. Powder and anti-fairy, just to get that extra health, so.
Okay, DrunkenDraconian climbing up. He'll be in Turtle Rock. Pretty short work. He's choosing to go the dark way because he has already opened up Turtle Rock, so it is faster to go to Turtle Rock this way if you've already opened it up. Otherwise, it is faster to go through Light World.
I hear so many different things.
It is.
I say this every time I commentate. I'm like, I don't know what the answer is, and everyone tells me something different every time.
The answer, 100% from actual timing, it is faster to Light World to go to Ganon's Tower if Turtle Rock's already done. If you're going to Turtle Rock, it depends on if it's open or not. Because you have to lift up. Because you have to remember, you have to lift up that block.
Yeah.
If you're in Light World, and that actually does like take like 2 or 3
Plus the
seconds.
dead rocks. I know that if you get dead rock blocked, it absolutely is faster to go Dark World.
Yes, Dark World is faster. It's only like a second or 2. Oh, his shovel.
We found the shovel.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah, we can dig.
But yeah, if it's already opened, it's faster to go through Dark World because you have to lift up the rock. That's the big one.
All
So
right,
they are GT, or sorry, they are Turtle Rock apart.
Yeah, they are a Turtle Rock apart. A little less than Turtle Rock apart, because Lavin does still have to finish Hera. Not long though. Hera takes 2 minutes, so we will see. Man, I hope they go different ways in GT. I want to see this be close. Getting a little bullied in tile room. Luckily that doesn't waste time, it just... Oh, that's sad. I've never seen this strat before.
I did it the other day.
I've never seen someone do it.
It gives you a very slight break. You have to remember to re-up your protection. I mean, with his amount of health, it honestly doesn't matter. He could have placed 1 and then just got hit by everything else.
Yo, double big key grab at the same time. The dream. I would say if Draconian was at Trinex right now, it would be pretty even. Alright, let's see if we fall at all to Moldorm.
He tried! Moldorm tried!
He is trying his hardest. Luckily we have tempered, so...
Yeah, so you have to do it for too long.
Down he goes. Oh, he's getting health. I'm like, I don't know where Draconian's going.
Yeah, nice little free fairy there.
Ooh, and we can read now.
Yeah, we already saw that.
Oh, yeah, duh. Oh my goodness. We can read again. Listen, it's been a long day. Hey, so we're in GT. We should be playing a game.
Oh, well,
did we do anything with that?
No, we didn't. It's okay.
Wow, we suck.
Okay, Chad has, like, I'm gonna give them, like, a very small amount of time.
Guess number 1 through 22. Play game. Where big key? I guess this one. Yo, I got it in right after you did it.
I find all the people who just less than like that just like less than 3 very funny.
Less than 3.
Well, because we had already seen 3 chests.
Yeah, but stream delay.
That's true. But actually, they didn't go right. So I guess it was just the guy who just won. That person.
Okay, so I think at this point, if Draconian goes right side and the key ends up being right side, this is.
You could, yeah. And then that would change the. Oh, and then I guess it could be 1. There's actually a chance where it could be 1. Still.
We will see.
Drunken's gotta get through this quickly. Why is he have hook shot equipped? Oh, so he can do spin speed.
Yeah, he's got to run. Yeah, I'm a right side fan, so.
Too bad you can't do dash speed with a shovel, by the way.
We're gonna have to be doing some double counting here as soon as Drunken gets in there.
Okay, so that was 1, 5, 6, 7, 11 for Lavin. So he's up to 11.
Did you check
Drunken though could find it. Sorry, no, he didn't check the first chest on the right side.
Interesting. If it's there, ooh.
Yeah.
That might be. Oh no. Oh, the moment of truth. We are here.
Does Drunken go right?
Oh my gosh.
No, counting counts for whoever the first person who found it. So it's.
Alright, gotta do some double counting here.
Pretty sure we've been playing this game for like over almost a year now. We should know the rules, us two. We can do that.
Yeah, we just don't know when to start the game apparently.
No.
He's going right to check the first 2 chests.
Okay, 1.
There's
2.
1 key.
Okay, well. Oh, he's going full. Okay,
he's going right.
Oh
my gosh.
Is it in Armos or is it in right?
What if it's
oh my gosh. Okay, 12 for Lavin. 13. 14. It's a right side!
Oh my gosh!
Holy shoot!
It happened! Oh, this race just got so interesting! Oh my goodness.
It actually could be in Tower Room though!
What if Lavin does Tower Room? Oh my
man.
gosh. There's a key. There it is! It's the big key! DrunkenDraconian has it. He's out. He is going. Wow. He is the first to climb up the tower.
3!
That was key. That was
wow.
what number?
That was 3 or 4. 4.
Wow. So if you guessed 4, you're the wiener. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it is all execution now. Lavin is maybe 45 seconds behind.
Yeah, this room sucks, by the way. I hate those 2 dibdos. See, this is why chat Chat is very bad at telling who's like out of a race. It's like, oh, Drunken's done, and then it's like, oh, actually, you guys understand how long walking up dungeons takes.
I mean, it took having to do all of Hera and a left or right side GT pick, but oh my gosh. I mean, there's anything can still happen.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it's not over either. Like
it's so not over.
Yeah, just because Drunken went right, I mean, he could still screw up execution. He could shed something extra. He could fall to Moldarm 2. He could have a bad Land Molus fight.
All of the above.
Ganon falls. Starting too close to the bridge, and at the end of the Ganon fight, and drop in after he's still Ganon.
Yeah, I've never heard of someone doing that before. Never.
Okay, Drunken is the gauntlet ahead right now.
Holy moly. Lava making
I got messed up by the darn. Oh, I hate this boss. This boss is dumb.
Yeah, Lamma 2 can get ya. It's giving Lavin time to catch up, though. He's only 2 rooms behind. Lavin, grab that anti-fairy for more health. Holy land moly. Also not getting a 1 cycle. Does negative link change the damage on the Lambo? That's really cool. Gonna be killing the Helmasaur.
They are not far apart at all.
No, they're not. I can't. I'm just speechless right now.
This kind of speaks for itself. Okay, that's 1 hit. Now he's got to get the spin.
Oh, getting a little knocked around, but I think he's gonna get him right here.
He's got it. Okay. Moldarm turned around there.
But Lavin is hot on his tail. I mean, if he misses, he's not grabbing that last chest.
No.
He doesn't know how far away his opponent is. Alright, let's see how we handle the geometry. Ooh, missing all 3 hits. That's sketchy. Alright, getting 1. Barely missing the other. This looks like a decent lineup. 2 more hits. 3 right now. Lavin getting knocked off from Moldarm. It's gonna buy Draco some time.
Yeah. There could be... and there's still Ganon. They are going to start with the same RNG on all the fights. But Falls can mess that up.
Oh, man. Yeah, Aga is not working.
Lavin was getting trolled a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these are bad Aga patterns.
Alright, and he's down. Lavin, unfortunately, losing some time there too because of Moldarm.
I mean, I'd like to remind, it's gonna possibly come down to the fact that there can be ties in the start. Within 3 seconds is a tie.
Lavin actually getting one on that first pattern. Get another one. 1-1-1. As Draconian enters phase, or is about to enter phase 2 of Ganon. Alright, Naga's down. Much quicker fight than Draconian actually had.
Yeah, I mean, this could honestly come down to execution here.
Yeah, I mean, alright. Drunken Draconian using his potion because he was dangerously low on health. Alright.
He did not get in there. I don't know if what part of the phase he's on.
I feel like he wouldn't have been this safe if he didn't think he made enough.
Oh.
He did.
Oh, he's taking a lot of damage though.
Yeah, getting a little fire bat off, unfortunately. Phase 3 versus the first phase, so we'll see what happens. With silvers, it makes the last phase a lot easier, so...
Okay.
In we go.
A death or fall here could be really bad. And falls...
Getting that easy torch glitch in, not quite pausing him in the middle of the arena. Getting 2 arrows in, gonna be able to grab a third one right here. Gonna have to relight the torch before grabbing him again.
Oh, he's grabbing the quick
kill! He actually nags him and
he grabbed the quick. He grabbed the quick post fire. That is nice. And Lavin also missing the first hit on Ganon Phase 3. Wow, Drunken Draconian coming from behind there.
Drunken Draconian with an official SRTV time of 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 48 seconds. Finishing in first place. GG to him.
Yeah,
that
GG.
was madness.
I wouldn't necessarily say that was come from behind. This was just a... This match was just crazy. Well, why did neither... What? Ganon was like invisible there. He just did not take sword slashes.
Alright, it looks like Drunken Draconian is ready to hop in and talk to us, so let's pull him in.
Well, no, let's wait until Lavin is all done.
Alright, we'll pull them both in.
Yeah, pull them both in once we know that the stream can see it. Okay, and so with our official times, Drunken Draconian got a 151.48, and Lavin is done with a 152.46.
Nice.
GG to the both of you.
Thanks.
Thanks. That was close.
It really was. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. You should rewatch this. Was not expecting that to be that close in the end.
First, I'd like to hear both of your thoughts on everything.
I don't know, I'm just really, really good at finding the item I need in the last possible spot. Like, I don't think there's anyone better than me at doing that.
I will fight you on that spot.
Yeah,
everybody feels that way.
Everybody feels that way.
I will fight you on that, because that's how I feel too.
I don't know. Those vanilla like French vanilla Titans mitts were kind of annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna do a Dream Pendant Thieves Town usually.
I almost backed out after getting the boots. I'm like, oh, boots, I must be just here to get the boots, and then go.
I had the same thought. Did you have to double dip Mire? Did you back out after finding the first item, the bow?
Nope. I went all the way through Mire.
Good. I almost mirrored out after finding the bow.
Yeah, Mire was a huge play for Lavin, and that was when we started being a little scared for you, Draconian. I mean, you had a dungeon lead, but with the cape and the bow being found, Lavin definitely had a advantage, and did up until you went right side GT.
Oh my God.
And that was the difference.
My GT route kills me again.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was what won you this race.
Yep.
Lavan was in GT when you were about halfway. I think. Where was he? Like almost at Trinax?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. I figured I was behind because I full cleared Ice Palace and Swamp. I didn't really find anything.
Well, yeah, you definitely looked you were definitely behind up until GT. Well, no, you were ahead up until Lavan went to Meyer early, and then that's what put Lavan ahead, and then right up until GT, the GT route.
Yeah, it was some whiplash. We were like, okay, so Lavan has the lead now, but no, now Draconian has it. But wait, Lavan just went to Meyer, and now GT happened. It was fun. It was a very fun race.
Well, I'm glad we could at least put on a good show.
It was great. It was really, really good.
Wow.
I'm very curious to see the total items checked between the two of us.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
Because you're saying you went everywhere, Draconian, but I did not. Like, I skipped all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't check any of the tablets. And obviously I couldn't check the dig spot. There was one item left in Eastern. And Pedestal.
I never touched Dark Death Mountain.
Oh, wow.
I went up there in go mode.
Upgrade while I was checking that out. I went there pretty early, actually. Did you get it was Under the Bridge guy who had the Moon Pearl, right?
Yep.
Yeah, did you get that early? Did you glitch to there?
No, I did not fake flipper.
Okay.
I got it fairly early. Flippers were in Kakariko, weren't they?
No, they were behind Satrashla, I think. They were pretty early, though.
When I hit go mode, I was really confused because I looked at all I thought I had to do was Swamp and Turtle Rock, and I look at my menu and I'm like, I have 3 crystals missing. What haven't I done?
Oh no!
I got to do the best ending ever: Mirror from Dark World, finish Hera, go into GT.
Yeah,
because I went in there really early without a fire source, and then never went back.
I checked that when I went Dark Death Mountain.
Correct, someone in chat. You can Fate Flipper, you just can't Water Walk. So you can take the Fate Flipper to Zora through the warp, but you can't get the items in the waterfall.
Yeah, and this seed had quite a few peekable items, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that too. I thought I grabbed the Bombos off of the desert ledge, went into Ice Palace, and why isn't it in my inventory? It was on my tracker marked off, because I thought I went down and grabbed it.
Don't worry, I had to play the flute all the way from the race game back to activate it, because I forgot to. Right at the very beginning.
Oh.
Yeah, we were confused because at first our tracker marked Bombos for you. And then they were like, wait, no, it's only his actual tracker that says Bombos. He doesn't actually have it. And then you started going to ice and we were like, oh, he's gonna be sad.
Yeah, there was a few little things like that I did that just wasted a bunch of time. Reading the thing by Bumper K that says you don't need the hookshot.
I'd never seen that before, so thank you.
It's useful information because a lot of people who play this game think you need the hookshot to get through that.
Yep. You do not. Just have to skirt along the edge there, pick a spot.
Yeah, unless you're like you fall in the hole 2 times. I did that today. That was fun.
People are wondering if there are more races. There absolutely are today. In fact, there's a bunch. There's 3 starting in about 10 minutes. We'll wait for the credits and then send you guys over. Want to see awesome. The items and stuff. That'll be interesting with how divergent the routes were. Obviously, there's Randomizer all day, today, tomorrow, and for the next 5 weeks. There's also other tournaments like Super Mario Odyssey, Triple Bingo, Mega Man, there's Metroid, there's more Metroid, tons of tournaments that you can watch. And tournaments coming up if you're looking to learn a new speedrun.
Good point. When is there not a race?
Now it looks like 163 for DrunkenDraconian.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I see it on my PC.
Oh, just 150. It's not too much of a difference.
Very, very close.
Just checking very different.
If you look at the total time, it's even closer than it looks.
Yeah. The total time is even closer.
Nice 19 seconds there.
Mm-hmm.
I also picked up a single rupee because I didn't have the 500 yet for Zora.
I went to the farm spot to farm up my last like 20 rupees for Kiki. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why is he over here? Why is he opening that rock? What is going on?
The next race on this channel is not going to be till half an hour from now. So we can send you on to Speed Gaming 3, unless do the runners have anything else they'd like to say?
Other than good luck in the next couple matches for yourself. And thanks for watching and thanks for commentating.
No worries.
Yeah, thank you for putting on a good show.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, Draconian. You're solid. Like, this is gonna be interesting, all these races.
Thanks, man. You too.
And again, my name is Zelness TV. Our tracker today was was Mark, and Chelsea was my co-commentator. Thank you very much. If you guys enjoyed what you saw from the runners, you can follow either of them, LavanFirestorm or DrunkenDraconian. And have a wonderful day.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.